Hey there! This video is going to give you hands-on tips on how to put knowledge from different articles and videos to use. We're going to show you how to create an improvement plan and some methods to make sure that your improvement is consistent. Hello guys, and welcome to the dojo. We've been making a lot of guides that you need to take action in order to improve. People tend to make the mistake of believing that a newly learned concept will be a part of their kit instantly without practicing it. While some of you might work like this, the rest of us needs hands-on experience about a topic before we can really integrate it into our everyday skill set. In this video, we're going to give you guidelines about how to approach learning a new Overwatch skill and what kind of small tips and tricks you can use to make certain that you stay on the road for improvement and don't get lost in the details while trying to learn a new thing or when getting rid of a bad habit. We believe that learning about how to learn can help you in more ways than one. You can apply this knowledge anywhere, not just in Overwatch, but we're going to heavily focus on trying to improve different aspects of your Overwatch game in this video. Let's jump right into the different styles of learning. Okay, so we're going to very briefly explain learning styles in this section. This is going to help you understand yourself better, because discovering what your primary learning style is an important first step towards finding the best way to improve. Knowing your primary style can help in choosing the right channels and materials for you to learn from. We're going to be using Neil Fleming's VAC-VARC model. If you want to learn more about this, there's a link in the description for you. The first style is visual learning. This type of learner benefits the most from watching things happening. You're partly doing this right now, but our materials are aimed more at the read, write, and auditory style of learning, as we have a lot of slides and text in our videos. A little bit of every style is included. If you watch pro players in game analysis or spectate someone playing, then you're learning visually. You see what's going on the screen, store it in your brain, and we'll try to use it when a similar situation happens that you've witnessed. If you are a visual learner, we recommend you watching high-level players playing the game and trying to figure out the reasoning behind their actions. Watching videos can help too, but you need to make sure that you take action and get your hands dirty. The auditory learners tend to have the best retention and understanding of a new topic if they're able to hear it. Lovers of audiobooks, podcasts, and videos are mostly audio learners who tend to process the information they get and think about it immediately. Auditory learners tend to love talking about interesting topics, strengthening their knowledge even more by making their thoughts into words and sentences. If you're an auditory learner, you'll benefit from learning from videos and from verbally expressing your ideas and knowledge about Overwatch. Have a bunch of people that you can talk with about topics you want to improve and trade your thoughts. This way, you'll have the ability to strengthen your knowledge and learn new things faster. The next learning style is read-write learning. People who tend to love written materials better and who feel distracted by the visual and audio cues of a video are learners of this style. If you find yourself reading the closed captions on this video instead of listening to what's going on, or reading Reddit and other forums instead of watching videos and streams, you are a read-write learner. To benefit from your learning style the most, you don't only need to read articles about Overwatch. Try to take notes or even write your own articles. This will help in storing all the reading material so you can call them back more quickly and efficiently. These notes and articles can be simplified as text in a file, or you can start blogging somewhere. It's your choice, really. We recommend that you dig into the world of discussion platforms like Reddit so you can learn new stuff from both the articles there and the comments. The last style in these models is kinesthetic learning. Learners of this style needs hands-on experience in order to learn new topics or get rid of bad habits. In Overwatch, this means that if you learn about a new concept, you need to get into the game and try it. This learning style might be hard to use for abstract topics like ultimate economy or resource management. The key aspect here is to pay attention to what's going on during the game and making sure that whatever you do, you focus on your current topic during your game. For example, let's say that you learn about how to use Zarya's ultimate. In your next game, you'll need to pay deliberate attention to the ult placement, usage, and charge above all. To benefit the most from this learning style, we usually recommend having some written notes around your gaming station to make sure that you can quickly read them and focus on one or two main aspects during your game. It may also be beneficial to load up custom games and practice a topic if it can be practiced that way. Alright, so you now should be able to classify yourself into one or more learning styles. The next thing to do is to figure out what you need to work on. This is a lot harder than it sounds like, as Overwatch knowledge is really vast and you may not be able to recognize what you need to do at first. As each one of you is different, we can't really tell you what to do in a single video. However, the most common things that keep people back are positioning mistakes, the leading cause of deaths in Overwatch. For example, staying in front of your tanks as DPS and getting killed first, or lagging behind as support and getting murdered by enemy flankers. Game sense mistakes, aka not being able to properly recognize what you need to do in a specific situation. For example, not knowing that you need to regroup with your team, going into unfavorable situations where you get killed, or not using your ultimate at the right time and being countered. And mechanical mistakes, something that a lot of you are worried about, but these are the least important things. For example, different aiming styles, optimal ability usage, ultimate placement, etc. In order to see what's going wrong, you can use your primary learning style to find materials that explain topics that you feel less certain about in your games. Try to record a video and watch it back, looking for mistakes. Find deaths and roll back from there to recognize what mistakes you made that led to your demise. We actually have a video about that topic. Click the card right now. If you feel stuck, unable to get better on your own, you can always find communities like the Overwatch Dojo Discord, where you can ask your improvement-related question and the community will help you for free in their spare time. There's also dedicated coaching available in Overwatch, and 1 hour with a really good coach can make you rise in SR quite a lot. This is because a good coach knows a lot about the game and has ways to help you get an improvement plan. Overwatch Dojo offers private coaching on our Patreon. Click the card right now if you're interested. Okay, so let's say that you figured out that your 5% accuracy rate with Widowmaker is bad as hell, and that you need to work on that. Your next step is to create an improvement plan and keep to it. In order to construct one, do the following. Research the topic in your favorite learning style and look for ways to practice the topic. In this example, you read about Widow aiming. Watch videos about Widow and watch Kefri playing her. Then you find the Overwatch Dojo Widowmaker drills as something that you can do, and also read about playing custom games to improve your aim on Reddit. The next thing is to have a reasonable goal. During your research, try to figure out a good benchmark for the skill that you want to learn. In this example, we want to reach a 50% aim accuracy with Widowmaker. If you die too much, you want to lower your deaths. If you fail to stick tracer ults, you go for more sticks. Having a reasonable and challenging goal is really important. Figure out your time constraints. Let's say you play 3 hours a week. It's not reasonable to expect yourself to get to 50% accuracy in just 3 hours. You usually need 10 to 20 hours of practice for a new skill to stick. Figure out when you want to spend time to practice and when you just want to play. Try to keep to your schedule as best you can. The last thing is to keep a record of your progress, so you can see if you need to change something. Let's say that you practice for 10 minutes 2 times a day to improve your accuracy, but you fail to go above 10% in 5 days. You're basically making no progress. Refine your knowledge, start from the research phase, and figure out what is going wrong. You may have a really bad mouse or controller settings, or need to lower your input lag, etc. Refine your improvement plan if needed. Some short tips regarding your improvement plan. Write down your goals and place them somewhere where you can see them. Cross them out if you're done with them and make sure you reward yourself with something, just to make sure improvement stays fun. Always try to be open to feedback when you're working on some aspect of your game. But do think about the feedback and make sure that you only use what's really relevant to you. Reddit is a great source of knowledge, and you can also chat on different Overwatch Discords to get help and to talk about the game or find buddies. There are also many different Overwatch channels on YouTube with their own niche. Find the ones that you like, or ask around to see who's a credible source of knowledge. Watch pro streams and try to learn from them. Some high-level players are doing educational streams as well, where they explain their thought processes, and you can learn a lot from their experiences. In order to get better, you need dedication and the willpower to keep on the path of improvement. We can't give you that, but we can give you the knowledge and support that you need if you're on our Discord. Feel free to ask around. We really hope that this video can help you get better in the long run. If you like what Overwatch Dojo stands for, you can support the creation of these episodes on our Patreon. You can also help a lot by liking, sharing, and subscribing. Alright guys, we'll see you in the next episode.